Hey YouTube, Jenny Gets Fit here. This is actually my very first video post. This is an introduction to a vlog that I'm going to begin keeping. I want to take you guys on my journey, share my knowledge, kind of share experiences back and forth about where I've been, where I'm going, where I'm at in my weight loss journey. Granted, this is more going to be about weight loss, but the ultimate point I want to be is the best and healthiest me possible. I want to see the best and healthiest you possible as well. So just a little bit of background on me. I'm from Texas. I've lived in Texas all of my life. And I have also struggled with weight my entire life. I was actually overweight as a very small child, and the issue continued into adulthood. About 3 to 4 years ago, I was able to lose a large amount of weight on my own through diet and exercise. I lost about 130 pounds, which I'll make a video for you guys kind of showing you where I was before and then where I dropped all the weight and kind of the progression in between there. But there were certain things that I didn't really deal with as I was losing the weight on my own. So, for instance, I am a comfort eater. And, when I was losing the weight, I was really motivated, really into it. And when I got to a certain place where I felt good and I looked good, I became complacent. And I stopped really worrying about what I put in my mouth. So, I'd have a hard day at work, or things wouldn't go the way I planned, or life happens, which it always does, then I would eat, because that was the way that I dealt with stress. That was the way that I dealt with things. And because I was eating and I wasn't really worried and I was comfortable with where I was, then I began to put the weight back on. And as I began to put the weight back on, then eventually it all came back. With that being said, I did try to lose the weight again on my own through diet and exercise, and this time I was not successful. I tried a number of things. I tried various diets, I tried exercises, I tried lowering and decreasing and increasing, and it didn't work. I had the opportunity to have weight loss surgery. So on October 22nd, 2012, I had gastric bypass surgery. Today is February 20th, 2013, so we are sitting at almost exactly 4 months out. In that time, I've lost about 70 pounds. I want to let you guys know that I am more of an advocate for diet and exercise. I know it's hard. I've done it. I know it's hard. But if you guys can do it that way, the natural way, then that would be the ideal way to do it. I'm not sitting here saying that I'm an advocate for the surgery. I'm not sitting here saying that I'm an advocate against the surgery. You won't hear me say anything about the surgery being terrible. You won't hear me say anything about the surgery being a miracle. You will find other videos on YouTube like that. Oh, it's terrible, I hate it, don't do it. Or this is amazing, this is the best thing that's ever happened to me. When I get down, I'm going to be super fit, super fun. I'm going to go to the beach, I'm going to wear a bikini. And I think a lot of people don't really realize that it's not a miracle cure, it's not a quick fix. And there are a lot of other things that come with having the surgery. It is what it is, though. It is a tool. It is a very effective tool, but it is still a tool. People who have not dealt with weight loss may not realize that that's what it is. So they might sit there and label it as an easy way out. They may sit there and label it as, you're just lazy, you eat too much, you don't exercise, this and that. And they can say those things. They've never dealt with weight. They don't understand it. As far as the people who have been overweight and have dealt with the weight, then you guys might understand what I'm saying with that. However, I think that a lot of people go into the surgery thinking that it's going to be the best thing that ever happened to them, and they're going to be amazing once they get done, and once they hit that goal weight, everything's going to be perfect. And you find a lot of videos on YouTube of people saying, this is not how I envisioned myself when I thought that I would get here. And that's because it is what it is. It's a tool. There are risks, there are complications, there are issues with every single thing. So whether you exercise and diet, there are risk, complications, and issues there. You really have to kind of find a balance and find what works for your body, which way your body decides, you know what, I like this. With this, I'll drop the weight. But when it comes to the surgery, there are also things there, which we can talk about in other episodes. Like I said, this is more just an intro and overview as to what this vlog is going to be based on. I do want to let you guys know that unlike most people, I don't have a goal weight. I am not motivated by that number on the scale at all. I am perfectly comfortable with myself. I'm perfectly comfortable with the way that I look. This is more, for me, it's more about health. I want to be healthy in every way that I can be. I want to be mentally, physically, and emotionally healthy. I want to be mentally, physically, and emotionally strong. So just to let you guys know ahead of time, I don't have a number in mind. I wouldn't even know when I got there because I don't have a number in mind. I don't base my self-worth or my self-confidence or my beauty on that number, on that scale. I feel like I'm beautiful in myself. I am confident with myself. I was confident when I was bigger. I was confident as I was losing the weight originally. I was confident when I got there. I was confident when I was putting it back on. I don't have a number in mind, and my confidence level isn't based on that at all. I do want to let you guys know that because I'm not sitting here with a number in mind, and I'm okay with myself, I understand that it starts from within, and that's one thing that I also am trying to share along my journey is everything starts within, and being healthy is not just that number on the scale. Being healthy is overall, as I mentioned, mentally, physically, and emotionally. And because that's my goal, I'm trying to share my journey with everyone else, share the experiences. One of the things that I am most adamant about, and I'll end on this note, is each of you watching this are incredibly talented, incredibly beautiful, and has all the potential in the world. Don't ever let anyone degrade you. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't do this or you can't do that. You're not smart enough. You're not pretty enough. You're too fat. You're too this. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't do what it is that you aspire to do. We are all here for a reason. We are all here with a purpose. It is very important that each of us find our purpose, serve our purpose, and at the same time find a passion. Once you find a passion, there's really nothing that can stop you. With a passion, I mean, life is all about progression. Life is all about moving forward, constantly bettering yourself and extending to others to help them be better too. And that's kind of where that passion lies in. When you find that passion, you'll know. And so with all of that said, you know, all of you have all the potential in the world, and don't let anyone bring you down. Make sure that you keep striving, keep reaching, keep working, keep pushing, keep grinding, stay on that path. Don't ever let anyone deter it. If you want it bad enough, trust me, you will get it. And thank you all for watching. I hope to see you guys back for episode 1. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. It was a pleasure. Bye, guys.